Hello everyone, I hope you had a very Merry Christmas. I'm Ryan and today I'm going to be showing you what I've recently bought in French auctions. I spent a lot of money, and I'll explain why I have purchased these items at the end of this video in a little summary. But for now, I'm going to show you the items and show you where I went to get said items. Now unfortunately I couldn't film in the auction houses because obviously there's lots of goods that don't actually belong to the auction houses, so they would rather me not film, and that's completely understandable. But I did film a little bit of the adventure, and let me give you some context to the first stop on our purchasing journey. And the first stop on our adventure is the city of Nantes. It's a little bit to the south of the Mayenne department in which my friends and family live. And I decided to do a little presentation for you to show you what the city is all about. And also I did film a tiny bit on the day, so check it out. Let me show you the city of Nantes and its wonderful landmarks, starting with the Château des Ducs de Bretagne. It really is one of the more beautiful chateaux that you can find in the area. As the 6th largest city in France, Nantes is home to the Château des Ducs de Bretagne, a medieval fortress surrounded by a moat filled with water. Nantes offers the perfect blend of old meets new, with this castle being in a central location amongst a progressive and thriving city. In the very heart of Nantes is an island that spans 5 kilometers in length and 1 kilometer in width. Steel warehouses that were part of an old shipyard have been transformed into a wacky tourist attraction which has gained global recognition in recent years. They call it Les Machines de Lille. It's a brainchild of 2 local artists who have built a giant mechanical elephant, a spider, a heron and a fire-breathing dragon. These machines aren't always in Nantes, they travel around the world to be displayed in various cities. The weather is atrocious today as usual, but we're still going to go and pick up the items that need picking up. I've just picked up the stuff and now I'm going to head back home and finally show you guys just what I bought. Right, so now I'm going to show you the first item that I won in auction. One of 2 items that I won in the auction at Nantes. It is a Louis Vuitton Keepall 55 duffel bag, and it is vintage. I won this for the measly sum of 570 euros, okay? 570 euros for this bag. Now, new, I think they cost around 1,500 euros, and this is of course a vintage example in excellent condition. It even has a little lock with it, with the Louis Vuitton logo on it. I paid almost a going rate for it. I could probably resell it for, I'd say 70 euros more, like 650 euros in total. And like I said, I'll tell you why I bought all of this at the end of the video. But I did buy something even nicer, in my opinion, than the duffel bag, because the duffel bag was not the reason why I went to this auction. Initially, I didn't want to buy that, but I just kind of got wrapped up with the whole bidding process. But here's the second thing that I bought, and I think you'll like it even more. Here's the second item that I bought in the auction. It's a Louis Vuitton briefcase. That's right, I forgot the word there for a second, but it is absolutely beautiful. I believe this is called the President model. New, I don't even know how much it is. I think 6,000 or 7,000, and I paid 520 euros for this briefcase. It even has the box, the original box and dust bag. So I think that was a really, really good investment. I could probably sell this for 1,000 euros, probably. Yeah, 450 euros more. So I'm very happy with my purchase this briefcase is beautiful. The inside is a beautiful kind of suede leather, and nothing is broken, although you can see wear and tear on the briefcase because after all, it is a vintage item. I definitely got my money's worth there. Now, moving on to the third item that I purchased on another day in another auction, and we have to go to the town of Blois to get it. It's actually towards Paris. Quite a small town, quite a nice town, and I did film a little bit when I was there, so I'm going to show you this lovely town of Blois, and then we'll check out what I bought. Exciting times. Okay, I've just arrived after 3 hours of driving. I'm gonna go and get the thing. However, I do want to give you a quick little tour of this area because I've never been in this town and we're not quite in the centre, but I did spot some very nice buildings on the way in. So yeah, let's go check that out first. Here we have the courthouse in the town of Blois. This is also known as the Palais de Justice. And a very nice area this is. I believe the buildings in front of you are the Préfecture, but I found quite a nice park to stroll in. And I found something very interesting in this park that I really want to share with you, and that is this. It's a memorial to the soldiers who fought in various wars. This side is commemorating the soldiers who fought in the First World War. But I do think this is a particularly beautiful memorial, and then various other wars there. And you can see some freshly placed flowers at the bottom there. I hope you enjoyed that little tour of the town of Blois, or at least the square that I found myself in. I did want to share it with you because that memorial was very beautiful. But here is the third item that I purchased on my little spending spree, and it is a rather large Louis Vuitton suitcase. Vintage, of course. The condition is simply sublime. It's in near perfect condition. All of the locks and latches and corner pieces on the front are brass, so they will clean up lovely. I will make sure to be very careful when I do clean them though. What I particularly like about this suitcase is the leather on the corners with the Louis Vuitton logo embossed all along it, and the inside is just as nice as the outside. It's a beautiful white leather. It even comes with a key, so I can lock and unlock this wonderful suitcase. It really is like new, to be honest. I imagine it's from either the 70s or 80s, so it's quite old, but it has indeed been very well looked after. So I'm happy about that. That's it. No, that's not it. There is a bonus item actually, but I forgot to mention the price, didn't I? I just knocked it. Did I damage it? Certainly hope not. I paid 1,360 euros for this, which is a huge amount of money, if I'm honest. But the cheapest one I could find online, the same size as this is the largest one you can get, is 2,400 euros. So yeah, I've made at least £1,000 on this, so that's great. Very happy about that. Not too shabby at all. And by the way, that suitcase is about 8,000 euros new. Yeah, wouldn't want to be paying that. Not that I can afford it anyway. And I have a little bonus item that I bought, and it's this tiny little man bag. Again, of course, it's Louis Vuitton, and it's very nice, in excellent condition, not too shabby. And for this, I paid about 215 euros, and I had it shipped straight to me. I don't know if it's worth any more than that. I could probably get about 250 euros for it. So that's a nice little 35 euro profit. Not bad, not bad. Anyway, why did I buy these items? I mean, the total spend is about 2,665 euros, and you could probably bump that up to about 2,800 euros when you factor in fuel costs as well. So I'm almost £3,000 out of pocket for a bunch of vintage Louis Vuitton, which I've never bought before. But let me tell you just why I bought all of this in auction. Okay, so first of all, I have been looking to invest in something, and you know, a lot of people like to throw around buzzwords like crypto or stocks and shares, and to be honest, I have no idea how any of that works, and feels a little bit too risky to me. And I've always been one who likes to be able to kind of feel the thing that you purchase, you know, instead of some kind of stock in some random company. So I had a little look around, and I noticed that the price of luxury goods, like from these luxury brands, of course Louis Vuitton being one of the biggest in the world, they're actually on the rise year on year. So I decided to kind of look at the market value, and then, well, I just went bargain hunting basically, and yeah, went to a few auctions, and that's when I bought all of this stuff. And well, haven't done too bad, because I think I would make money on everything that I've bought so far, and I'm just going to keep hold of it for now and hope that it rises in value even more. Now, am I going to use these items? Very rarely, because considering the price, I'm quite scared to use them. No, they're in great condition, and I just like to appreciate them from a distance, you know. To be honest, if I were to do it again, I probably wouldn't have bought the bags, like purely from a investment financial standpoint, because I won't make as much money on them, but they are very nice, and I do intend to keep them for many years, so a worthwhile investment for me. And there you have it. Hopefully this video has inspired a few of you to go out to your local auction house and see what bargains you can find, because you might be pleasantly surprised. But be careful, because when bidding you can easily get carried away, like I almost did a few times, and I'm glad that I got outbidded on quite a few items. In fact, I got outbidded on most of the stuff. It's actually quite hard to find bargains in auctions. So yeah, I was quite lucky to get what I did for the price I did. But anyway, that's all from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna love you and leave you now, and we'll be back to the regular vlogs tomorrow. See you then.